Hey guys, it's Ivan, and in this video I'm going to show you a complete step-by-step ConvertKit tutorial that will take you through everything you need to know about ConvertKit to start creating and running your email campaigns so that you can start collecting leads and generating sales. And among many other things that I'm going to cover in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get started with a free ConvertKit account, how to add subscribers to your list if you have any, how to create landing pages and forms, how to send out individual emails as well as entire email sequences, and I'll even show you how to create product listings here in ConvertKit. If you're brand new to ConvertKit, I do recommend that you watch through everything as I show you in this order. However, there will also be timestamps in the description of this video so that if you want to, you can choose where you would like to go. And with that introduction out of the way, let's get straight into it. All right, and we are live, and I'm excited because we have so much to go over, and I love sharing these types of things with you guys. So the first thing, like I said, we need to do is head over into ConvertKit and create an account. So if you guys click on the link in the description below, you should be taken to your free ConvertKit sign up page. Alternatively, if you go to go.ivanmana.com/ConvertKit, you will land on a page that looks like this. So you just click on get started for free. As you can see, 14-day free trial, no card required at all. And I believe they do also actually have a free plan. So you just, even after the 14-day trial, you don't have to pay. So you'll just follow the steps, click verify. They'll ask you for your name, your email, your password. You're going to create an account. You're going to verify your email. And then that should pretty much be it. It's a pretty simple process. So what I'm going to do is, because I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then the next thing is I'm going to show you, kind of give you the lay of the land of the inside of ConvertKit. All right. And here we are inside of ConvertKit. So this is what your interface will look like as of right now, almost beginning of June 2024. You see all these options here at the top. You see your profile settings here. So like I said, let me give you the lay of the land real quick. So if you click on grow, this is where you'll be able to add your subscribers, create landing pages and forms, which we will get into shortly. When you click on send, this is from where you'll be able to create your emails or your automation sequences. By automate, you have all these different rules and you have the visual automation tool as well. Again, we will go over it. And if you click on earn, you'll be able to actually make some money by recommending other creators to your existing subscribers. You'll be able to create products, add a little tip jar. I will go over these two as well in this video. If you click on learn, you have the documentation, the community, the university, all that stuff. But hopefully by the end of this video, you'll know everything there is to know about ConvertKit, so you don't need to really research anything, right? And then you have your settings here, okay? So this is something I wanted to show you, something you should do before we get started, all right? So if you guys head over to email, there are 3 things you should do before you get started within this very same tab. The first thing you guys should do is verify your email. So the email that you used to sign up, verify it. Now, if you signed up via a Gmail, a Yahoo, a Hotmail email, anything like that, I do suggest that you get a professional email. Like here I have Ivan@ivanmana.com. This is a professional email that I paid for. It's not a free email because this will impact your deliverability. This will increase your rate at which people will be able to open your emails and not be marked as spam. Okay. So if you did sign up using a Gmail or Hotmail or again, any free email, just click on add an email address here and add another paid email ideally. All right. And then once you do that, simply go into your email. You will see an option here if it's unconfirmed that says resend email. You'll click on it. You'll get an email. Just confirm your email. And that is it. It's going to say confirmed. Okay. So that's the first thing you have to do. The next thing you have to do is scroll down over here and you need to enter an address. Now, if you don't have a physical business address or you don't want to put your home address, then you can just click on learn more, and ConvertKit has kindly given permission to add their address, which is what I have here. So this is the page you will land at. If you simply scroll down over here, you can use this address. Now read these terms, of course, before you use it. They don't want to be associated with spam. They don't want to be associated with scammers, things like that. So make sure you read through these 5 points and you are fully aware of them before you use this address. Okay. And then once you agree with this, you'll be sending out legitimate good emails. You can just go in and copy it. So just copy the address, paste it here, the city, postal code, right? Everything like that. Simple and straightforward. And the last thing that I suggest you do is that you turn on the unsubscribe survey. So by default, it's going to be off. By turning it on, you know how sometimes when you unsubscribe from your own emails, you're asked, like, why are you unsubscribing? Is it's spam? Is it you just no longer want to receive it? Like, what happened, right? So that's why I recommend it for your own reference. So you'll be able to tell, you know, how valid and how relevant in general your audience is. So I do recommend that on. Once you do all that, just click on Save Changes. You can also look at the GDPR settings if you like, but these are the most important points, I'd say. And once you're done with that, we are good to start going in there and start creating our lists, sending out emails, all that. So I'm just going to go in and close that. So the first thing I wanted to show you actually before we dive into the subscribers is this cool creator profile over here. So if you just click on Grow and Creator Profile, this is a profile link that you will then be able to send anywhere via whether it's your subscribers or other people that are using ConvertKit, other creators. And you can just come in here and just write whatever you want. So in this case, affiliate marketing hacks. I called it Ivan Mana, right? You can name it, type whatever you want. And then you can say, you can write the description. So learn what affiliate marketing is all about. And then you'll be able to collect people's emails as well, right? So this is like your resume link that you're going to have. So if I click on open over here, this is what it's going to look like. You will be able to set up your own custom domain for it as well. I'm going to show you later in this video. But if you click on links, for example, you see all my links here. If you have products, I'm going to show you how to create a product here. You'll see it here. And recommendations. So if you have other creators that you recommend, you can do so here, as well as paid recommendations, which I will briefly touch upon and show you what that is as well. So lots of opportunities for you to make money and just show your profile out there. Okay. So that's just something I wanted to show you before we get started. So moving on to the actual email sending part, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to add subscribers if you already have them from somewhere. So you're going to click on Grow, click on Subscribers over here. And the way ConvertKit has it is they don't have many different email lists. They have one email list, but you'll be able to tag people separately, right? So that's how you can basically differentiate your email lists is with tags. So you're going to click on Add Subscribers over here. You can obviously add a single subscriber. So you just add the name, the email, all that, however you want to. You can import from another provider. So any of these. So for example, MailChimp, you're just going to enter your API key and it's going to import automatically all your subscribers here. Or of course, if you have a CSV. So if you have email contacts from a platform that wasn't listed there, you can simply drag a CSV file. This CSV file is like an Excel file that you will be able to actually have once you download your list of subscribers from your email software. Okay. If you're not sure where to get that, just contact the support at the specific software you're using and say, hey, how do I download my list of contacts? And you'll be able to download it in a CSV file. And then you'll simply be able to upload it right over here. And that is it. So you will have your list of subscribers automatically added. And so that's how you add subscribers. Okay. Right now we don't have any, so we'll just move past that part and we'll go straight into creating forms and landing pages. But as we test our forms and landing pages, you will see subscribers being added to here as I input my own email, right? So let's go over here and let's first create a form. Okay. So we're going to create a form. I'm going to show you how to add it to your website if you have it. Then we're going to create a landing page. So we're going to click on create new at the top here and we're going to say form. And you can have this inline form, which is basically like a part of your page. You can have a modal, which is like a pop-up. You can have a slide in, which is like something that's going to slide in from the side, in this case, bottom right. Or you can have a sticky bar, which will show up at the top. So we're going to go with inline, and then I'm going to show you how to actually add this form to your page. Okay. So you can use any of these you like. Some of these look pretty cool, pretty, sophisticated, lots of images and stuff. I'm going to go with something basic over here, Claire, but you will see the process. It's really simple. It's just drag and drop, really. So we're going to click choose. And yeah, you can't really move around elements here. That's not what ConvertKit is about. It's not about you being able to move things wherever you want to. It's more about adding what's important. So in this case, for example, the button, if you want to change what this says here, you can say get started. Now, for the purpose of this video, let's imagine that I am promoting my affiliate marketing guide, which I am on my website at ivanmana.com, which shows people what affiliate marketing is and just how it works in general. So let's suppose we want to do that. So we'll say get your free guide. Okay. So we're collecting email, and that's pretty much it for the form. There's not much else to add, but if you want to change anything, you will see all the options over here. So for the button color, for example, if you want to change it to, let's say, green, you just make it green like that, maybe a little darker green. You can go into general styles. You can still change your template. So if you say, okay, I actually want to try something else, I want to try this one, you can click choose and you'll be able to use that template. Pretty simple. If you want to add more sections, right? You want a first name, you want a last name, everything like that. You simply click on plus over here and boom, you'll be able to choose. In this case, let's say first name, add first name. Now, you see I have last name here. You might not see last name. And the reason for that is because I'm going to show you later on once we actually sign up. Once you go into your subscribers, you can add manually additional forms for them, like a last name, address, a phone number, whatever you want. And then you'll be able to come in here and select it from here, okay? So I'm going to show you as we complete the form and as I sign up to show you what it's going to look like. And if you want to rearrange any of these elements, you can do so like that. So if you want to collect a first name first, I think first name does usually go first, actually. If you want to add more, you can add them here. If you want to delete something, you just click on it and then click delete field, okay? You can't really change this, like you can't make it long form. However, as you will see, once I show you how to actually embed this form on your page, you will see that depending on the length of the element that you set, you will be able to make this form like elongated, where you have one custom field at the top, another at the bottom. Or if you make it shorter, it's going to be kind of both squeezed together as you see here, okay? So this is going to depend on how you embed it. So that's pretty much it. There's not much else you can edit here. Maybe like if you want to change the label to say enter your email here, you can do that instead. If you want to do the same thing for first name, but aside from that, there's not much you can do. So enter your first name here. So before we save and publish, you should go into settings and let me go over some of the important things here. So the first one is incentive. Okay. So the incentive email is like a confirmation email. They just call it incentive email. So basically it's going to send an email. Here's what it's going to look like. That's going to say, thanks for signing up. Click the button below. Okay. And then people are going to have to click the button to actually be added to that list. So ConvertKit actually recommends that you do have this option enabled so that you get as high quality traffic as possible, just because this way people will actually have to read your email, open their email and click the button that says confirm now to be added to the list, right? So it's going to show their willingness to actually be on your list, as opposed to people randomly entering possibly even incorrect and false emails, okay? So that's why they recommend to have this on. So if you select this option here, auto confirm new subscribers, then whenever somebody fills in the form, they will immediately be added to your list, whether this incentive email is sent or not. And then after they confirm, what do you want to do? Do you want to send them to a specific URL or do you want to get them something to download? So in our case, like I said, I'm promoting my free affiliate marketing guide. So I would click on download, click on choose file, and I'm going to grab my affiliate guide over here. And it's going to give it a second to load and we're going to hit save. So now whenever somebody subscribes to this list, here's what's going to happen. First of all, they will get the email for them to check. Okay. So they're going to go to their email, they're going to click on the button that says confirm, and then once they confirm, they will get this guide. Now, the other thing you want to do is if you go into settings and go into general over here, you can choose a success message. So you can say success, check your email, or you can write something else, whatever you want to. Check your email to confirm your subscription. Do it now, for example, if you want to add that, right? And then we're going to hit save. And so that's pretty much it for the form. So let's go ahead and save it. And I'm going to just embed it on my page, on my landing page to show you what it's going to look like. And then I'm going to actually sign into that form just so you see what the email is going to look like, what the process looks like before we go in there and create a landing page. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and publish and you can choose how you want to embed it. So if you're using WordPress, they just have a plugin. If you're using Unbounce, they also have this integration. I'm just going to go with the standard HTML or JavaScript. And we're going to copy this. And I'm actually going to log into my Unbounce account and I'm going to show you how to do it through there. All right. And so here I am inside my Unbounce page. I'm using Unbounce because it's my preferred choice for building out landing pages specifically. And over here we have a section. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this custom HTML section here and we're going to add our code here. So it's as simple as that. It's as simple as grabbing the code that they gave you and adding it into an element that allows code. So in the case of Unbounce, it's going to be this HTML code. If you're using another builder and they only allow JavaScript, for example, you just take this JavaScript code, right? It's very, very simple. So we're going to come into HTML. I'm going to copy it, come back here. We're going to paste it here, click save code, and that's it. And so now we can make it bigger or smaller, like I was telling you. So let's make it this big. Let's see what the size is like. Let's hit save. And then we're going to preview it. So let's preview the page. And when we scroll down, you'll see the form right over here. Okay. And you can enter your details. So let's actually test it. Let's say Yvonne. Let's say Yvonne at yvonnemana.com, my email, and we'll say get your free guide. And so now that's the message that we set, right, with do it now. So now I'm going to log into my email and I'm going to show you what that's going to look like, the confirmation message. All right. And so once you're inside your email, you will see an email that looks like this. So it's going to say, thanks for signing up. Click the link below to confirm your subscription. It's good to have you. Again, you can change that, right, as you saw in the settings. And then you have the unsubscribe option, update your profile. So you click on unsubscribe and then you click on unsubscribe from all. Here you have these options, right? The ones that we selected, that is like a survey. So we don't want to unsubscribe, but just wanted to show you. And then if somebody clicks on confirm your subscription, they will get the guide. Okay. Now this isn't the full guide. This is just the first 15 pages. The full guide is, I believe, 55 pages long. So that's it, right? So this worked successfully, you could say. So that's how you do the form. So again, we're just going to hit save and we're going to actually rename the form. We should have done that first. That's a good practice. Always name your form first. Online marketing, let's say form. Hit enter. And then we're just going to go back. And so that's it for the form. Pretty simple to do. And now if we click on grow and click on subscribers over here, you will see the subscriber here. And then let me show you how to add these custom fields if you want, right? So if you click on the subscriber over here, you can add new fields over here. So you can click on add new field. You could say, for example, phone number, and then you can give it a value. Something like that. You can say update subscriber. And that's it. Now you'll be able to use this phone number custom field in your landing pages and forms as well. And so now let's go back into Grow. Let's go into landing pages. Let me now show you how to create a landing page. So we're going to click on create new. We're going to create landing page. And here you get to see all the landing page templates. You can filter by whatever type you want, whatever category. You can choose one that you like from all of these. So in our case, we're offering a free affiliate marketing guide, right? So we can come in here, maybe this one looks good. Click choose. And you can't edit too much. Again, you can't really move elements around like you could with some builders, but the main point here with ConvertKit is just to get the main point across, right? Which is just your image, the words, the description, and collect the emails. That's it. And by the way, if you click on email address over here, for example, or let's say first name, you can now choose phone number, say, now that you've added it to your subscriber. So this is what it looks like. Let's first start by changing the image to make it look like our guide, because that's what I want to promote in this example, my affiliate marketing guide. So I'm going to click over here. I'm going to click on replace. I'm going to choose a file to upload. I'm going to select my book. And so there you go. The image has been added. And now we have to change the words, right? So we'd come in here. We would say free affiliate marketing guide, something like that. We could maybe remove this part here and just leave it like that. And then here we could say, learn what affiliate marketing is and how you can get started with it today. And then everything else looks good. Maybe we want to title case these. So we want to say your first name, and then same thing as we did for the form, ... I like how that looks. So you can just come in here. We're just gonna change that, your email address, ... Oops, like that. And then you can add more if you like again, and then you can select the label, first name, last name, right? We're just gonna delete that. And then here I want to say, let's say, get your free affiliate guide now, something like that. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's not too much customization options you have here, or not too many customization options, but anything you want to change, you can change it. If you want to change the color, you can. For example, that little disclaimer there. For this built-in ConvertKit page, if you have the paid plan, you will be able to remove it, but if not, it will show up there. So over here, for example, if you want to change the year, you can say 2024, and that's pretty much it. So let's come in here, and again, we need to change this. So let's say affiliate guide landing page, click enter. If you want to add another page, like a thank you page, you can just click here, add page, and that's going to be your thank you page. And then here you just say, for example, thank you. Here, maybe we want to add the guide again, and then we want to say, this 55-page guide will show you everything you need to know about affiliate marketing. Enjoy. And then same as with the form, if you click on settings, you can choose whether you want to redirect it to the thank you page this time, or if you want to just have the little success message. We created a thank you page, so let's say we want to redirect it there. And then again, for the incentive email, you can choose to send them the confirmation email or not. And then of course, we want the guide to be downloaded. So again, we're going to choose a file. We're going to choose our guide and we're going to hit save. And that should pretty much be it. Okay. So now we can hit save. Again, we're going to hit publish and that's our link. So that's our landing page link. So we can copy it here. And that's what the landing page looks like. So let's enter the name again. Let's say Ivan+2 at ivanmana.com. So that we get added as a second subscriber. So that we say, and then we say that. And so then we will get the email again. So let me hop into my email and show you the confirmation email again. And here's what that email is going to look like. So you can click display images, doesn't matter. And then if you click confirm confirmation, again, you're going to be taken to the guide, right? And if we go back into our ConvertKit page, let's just save again to be safe. Let's go into grow subscribers. We should now see 2 subscribers, right? Just like that. And that is pretty much it for how to create your forms and your landing pages and how to add and manage your subscribers. So now what we can do is we can create broadcasts and emails, right? So now that we have these people signing up to our list, we want to be sending them emails. We want to launch our email campaign. So how do you do that? So the first option here is broadcasts. Broadcasts are basically just standalone emails. Okay. So let me start with that and then I'll go over some of the other options. So I already have one email, so just disregard it, but let's click on new broadcast over here. And then you just simply compose your email. It's as simple as that. So let's suppose you just released a new YouTube video. So you would say a new video is out. OMG. And then you just write whatever you want to, you say, hey, and then you want to personalize it, right? So you want to say, hey, first name. So you're just going to click on personalized over here. You're going to say search for subscriber first name. And then it's just going to be like that. Hey, subscriber first name, my new video is out. Then you can say, check it out here. Okay. And then you can link your new video. If you want, you can add an image. So if you go back, if you click on any of these lines, you will notice a little plus sign there. So just click on the little plus sign. And then you can choose if you want to add a button, you want to add a recommendation like other creators, you want to add a product, which again, we'll get into any of these options here. So let's say we want to add an image. So we're going to add the image of my video, which I have here. And as you can see, it's a little big. So on the right-hand side here, when you click on the image, you can just remove it a little bit. And then we want to left align it right there, right? So again, if you click on image, you should be able to see it here. And then what we want to do is we just want to hyperlink this. Hyperlink it and say www.youtube.com/ and then you would link it to your video and then you would say apply. And then what you could also do with this, by the way, is you can apply tags. So you can come in here and you can say, hey, I want to tag subscribers who click this link. So then you can say, I have some tags here, but let's create a new one. Let's say clicked Google video, for example. And then you just say create new tag and then boom, and then you click apply. And so now anybody that clicks on this link will automatically be tagged, with this tag, click Google video. Okay. And then you will be able to send out emails to just these people, for example. So that's how that works. And so that's what the broadcast is. So let's write something else. Let's say, I hope you enjoy it and it shows you a lot. Talk soon, Ivan M. And then what I like to do is just come in here and just make that yellowish background like that, and then that's it for this broadcast, right? So now this broadcast will be sent out to, in this case, our subscribers. So we're just going to click on continue over here, and then you can send it as an email or publish it to the web. So in this case, we want to send it as an email. So you can choose which email you want to send it from. You want to say, hey, who do we want to send it to? So do you want to send it to all subscribers here, or do you want to send it to, for example, people that are tagged? So you can choose people that only clicked on the Google Ads video, okay? So these are the only people, ad filter, that we want to send the people to. Now, of course, we don't have any right now because the emails haven't been sent. Nobody clicked that, but that's how that works. So let's just click on all subscribers here again, all filters. That's how you would filter. We can send it now. We can click on continue. And it's just checking. So it's sending from this email, it's sending it to all our subscribers. We're going to send broadcast. And now if we check the email, we should be able to see this broadcast. So it says sending now. We'll give it a few seconds for it to actually be released. Right now it's queued. And then let me hop into my email and show you what that email will look like. All right. And so the email has been delivered. So if you click on display images, you will see it all here. So that's the broadcast email that we've successfully delivered. If you click on check it out here, you will be taken to the link that you set, in this case, my YouTube channel. And that is it for the broadcast. So pretty simple. It says sending now, but it's already sent. So now let me show you how to actually do an email sequence, right? Not just the one email, but an email sequence for everybody that, let's say, signs up to your form so that they automatically collect these emails. Now, just a few things to make your life a little easier. You can create your email templates here and add snippets. So let me quickly show you those. So if you click on email templates, you can add a new email template. And that way, once you create and compose the emails, you can just select the template that you've added, that you've created. So you can do like that. What you could also do is add snippets. So this is really cool. This is like a block, an existing block that you can then use in your emails. So we've set up the broadcast, but as I recall, I said, talk soon, Ivan M, right? So let's suppose we want to use that in every one of our emails. So I'm going to click on new snippet. I'll click on block. And then here, we're going to give it a name. Let's say talk soon. And then here, we're going to add the content. So we'll say talk soon, Ivan M. Okay. And then we're going to highlight this in the yellow like that. Okay. And then we're going to hit save. And so now we can use this in our emails without having to redo it again. So let's click on send. Let's click on sequences. And to access the sequence, you do need the pro plan or the creator plan that they have. And if you want to upgrade, you'll just have a little button here that says upgrade. Pretty simple process. So we're going to click on new sequence over here. And you can choose. So these are the templates, right? So we have this Monterey template and we have the text only, which I think is better. It seems a little more natural. So we're going to click on text only. And then here you can write your email. So you have email day 1. As you add more emails, it's going to say day 2, day 3, whatnot. And then here you can send the emails. So let's remove all this. And let's say, well, let's add a title first. Let's say hello and welcome, for example, to hell. Just joking. To our list. And then here we can say something like, hey, again, we're going to customize it. So personalize. We want to add subscriber first name. Hey, subscriber, glad to have you. Over the next few weeks, I'll be sending you tips and advice on affiliate marketing. In case you haven't yet, check out my video explaining how this works. And then you can click here to watch the video. And then you can just, again, you can link this video, come in here, tips, youtube.com/IvanMana, for example. You click on apply, and then look forward to sharing more information with you over these next few, let's say, weeks. And then here, let's suppose we don't want to add again, talk soon, Ivan Mana. So we're just going to click on a little plus over here. We're going to select the element, click plus, and then scroll down until you see snippet. And then we're going to choose our snippet, talk soon, and then boom. Just like that, it's done. It bugs out a little bit because what you see here is a little different than what it shows up. So we'll just hit save, and now it looks much better. And as you can see, the font size is a little different. So we're just going to click on that again, select everything, and I believe let's make it 16. So it matches everything else. I think that's more in line. And that's basically what that would look like. Okay. So let's preview the email here. And that's what it's going to look like. First name goes here. They click here. They'll be taken to the YouTube video right there. Right. And so let's close out of that. So that looks good. So we can click publish on this one. And then for this email, for example, we want this to be sent after 1 day, right? So immediately after they sign up to the form, they'll get the confirmation email, and then they're going to get the guide that I sent them. But then 1 day later, they're going to get this email. And so now let's say we want to add another email. So we're going to click on add email. And then this one, we want to send 1 day after the previous day. So 2 days after they get the initial confirmation email to get the guide. Now, don't be confused here, because over here it says send this email 1 day after last email. And the last email was this one, okay? So this is the time of day before the previous email. So 1 day before this one, 1 day after the action that we're going to set up. But that's what that is, okay? And then if we want to add another email, for example, this one, we want to do, let's say, 3 days after this one, okay, to give people some time to rest. And then you would just come in here and you would just edit the other stuff. So it would say, day 2, are you ready? Something like that. And then here we can come in here. And again, we can greet them. Hey, we can say first name. Glad to see that you're making progress or something like that. Check out the next video and steps here, for example, right? And then you're going to hyperlink this and send them to the page, whatever, so on and so forth. That's basically the idea. So this is the sequence. You would come in here, you would rate it for that one. And so now we've done the sequence. So let's name it. Let's say sequence, let's say affiliate guide for people who sign up to the guide. And that is it. It should be saved automatically. There's no save button for this. You could also go into settings over here on the right, by the way, and you can choose where you want to send the emails from. You can choose if you want to exclude any specific subscribers from seeing these. So if you click on tags, for example, here, let's suppose we want to exclude the online marketing tag audience. You can do that here, okay? And then you just click on update sequence. And then that's it for that. So let me actually show you now how to put this sequence in play, right? Because we have the sequence, but it's not working. It's just staying there. So what do? So to do that, we do have to click on automate over here. We have to click on visual automations and we have to click, create a new automation. And we're just going to build one from scratch. You do have all these templates you can use. You're free to use them depending on whatever it is you are doing. I'm just going to start one from scratch just so I can explain the process and everything for you here. So we're going to click on start from scratch and we're just going to click on start building. And so this is the first step. So what do you want people to do? What action to take? So this is this initial step that somebody has to take to trigger our sequence. So what is that step? Well, it's going to be when somebody, let's say, signs up to the form on our landing page or our form that you've set up that you want to add or embed on your website. So we're going to click on landing page over here and we're going to click on add event. So whenever somebody signs up to our landing page, this automation will trigger. So what is that automation? Well, we're going to click plus here. We're going to say email sequence. We're going to choose a sequence, the affiliate guide sequence. We're going to click add action. And that's pretty much it. So whenever somebody signs up to our landing page, they will be added to this sequence. Okay. Now, what you could also do, you can have conditions. So you could also say, hey, depending on the tag of the person, let's say if they have a tag of people clicking on the Google Ads video, we're going to add a condition. And then if they clicked on that tag, we're going to send them these emails. We're going to create a different email sequence for them here. Or for people that didn't click on that Google Ads tag video, we're going to create a different sequence for them. So you're going to have to go back in and you're going to have to create more sequences by clicking on send sequence. And then you'll be able to utilize those over here. So somebody that clicked your YouTube video tag, right, in our email versus somebody that didn't, you would send them into different sequences. But that is pretty much it. So we're going to click edit step and let's suppose we want to remove this one, but this is good enough. And that's basically it. So we just have to activate it here, click on activate, and that is it. And so once somebody gets added to the sequence, so when they go to your landing page and sign up, you will be able to see that they've been added by going to grow subscribers and clicking on the individual subscriber and seeing it from there. Okay. So over here, let's say we want to name this automation as well. Let's say affiliate guide, enter, and we're just going to go back. And that is pretty much it for this, okay? So we've set up our broadcast, set up the sequences, you know how to automate everything. Now, one thing I do also want to show you is how to set up your custom domain. So now that everything is done, everything is integrated, we want to create good-looking landing pages because right now, if we go here and we, let's say, click on the landing page. So if we click on publish, it looks like this, which is pretty ugly. We don't want that, right? So let me show you how to create your own custom domain. So to do that, let's click over here. Let's go to settings and let's go in here and click on domains. And you can edit your ConvertKit domain over here, but it's still not going to be nice, right? So even if I add Ivan here, for example, ivan.ck.page, it doesn't look very good. So let me just refresh the page. And moreover, it could be taken by somebody else. So what I suggest you do is instead you connect a domain. Now you can buy a domain with ConvertKit. They are integrated with one of the domain providers. So you can just have it all set up here. or you can connect to an existing domain. So I already have a domain that I bought with Hostinger. So I'm just going to connect my existing domain here. So what I'm going to do real quick is let me log into my Hostinger account. I'm going to show you the domain that I bought that we're going to use for this, and then we're going to proceed with the steps. All right. So I bought this domain, ivanswebsitesuccess.com. So that's the domain we're going to use. If you already have a website, I do not suggest that you go with this process just because it could be messy and you could break your site, okay? So I do strongly suggest that if you are going to do it with ConvertKit, you just buy a brand new domain only for ConvertKit. However, if you insist on using your own domain, you can do so, but then you have to use a subdomain, okay? Which I'm going to show you how to use here. So I'm going to click on connect an existing domain, and we're going to enter this domain. So ivanswebsitesuccess.com. Now, let's suppose that you already use this domain for something. In that case, you definitely don't want to keep it like this. It will break your site. In that case, you want to use a subdomain. So a subdomain is something like www or go.ivansman or literally any word. Now, you don't want to use www either because that might also break your site because most likely you have that working for your site. But use anything other than that. So go.your website or, success.your website. Literally pretty much anything. So I'm going to go with go.ivanswebsitesuccess.com. You're going to choose what the homepage is. In this case, let's make it our landing page. We're going to click next. And then here is what we have to add. So you need to go into the DNS records of your domain registrar and add these records. So let me show you how to do that. So here we are at Hostinger. You're going to look for the DNS settings. We're going to click on edit over here. And then you should look for something that says manage DNS records or DNS records, something like that. Regardless of what domain registrar you're using, guys, it would be pretty much the same. Just the location of where it is might be different. If you really can't find a place that says DNS or name servers, you can contact support. In my case, Hostinger has 24/7 amazing, great support. You can contact them there. But if you do see here, this is where we're going to add it. So we're going to come back here and we're going to enter these 3 values. So we need to enter the host is go because that's our subdomain. If your subdomain is something else like success, for example, you would enter that there. We're going to click add record. And then it's saying that we already have an A record, but that's okay. We'll just confirm and add new ones in our case. So we're going to copy this other one. We're going to again say go. We're going to paste it here. We're going to say add record. Yes, we do, because we need all 3. We're going to come back in here and we're going to say go one more time. We need all 3 and we're going to say add record. We're going to say confirm. And that's pretty much it. So it could take up to 48 hours for your domain to propagate across the entire world. So don't worry if it doesn't work right away. But for the most part, especially if you bought a brand new domain, it should be available pretty much right away. So I'm going to click on validate. It might say not validated over here, but once you close out of that, boom, you'll see it right there. So this one was immediately validated. Very good. So very simple. So we can use this now. So we can come back into our landing pages, for example. Let's actually check it. Let's go into landing page over here. And we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to domain name. We're going to choose our domain. And here we're going to say, for example, guide. So actually we have 2 pages, right? Because we set as the home page to be this one, just go.websitesuccess.com. So we're going to click add. We're going to hit save. Now, I have to tell you something before we get into it is that once you save and publish, the domain might show up as like a security privacy issue, okay? So don't worry about that. Give that some time and your domain should be working. So I'm going to go in here and hit publish and you'll see this is the site we'll be using. We'll go here. And here, this is the error message, okay? It says not secure. Don't worry about that. ConvertKit is working on their end to make this secure. So as long as you own the security certificate for your website, don't worry about this. This will become secure. So if we click on advanced and go to the site, you should see that it does work here. The domain does work. It actually looks like it got secured just like that. So let's actually try it again. Okay, so it is secure. So in that case, that privacy issue lasted just a few seconds. You might see it last for like 20, 30 minutes, maybe even more. But ConvertKit is working to make it secure, okay? So you do want this connection secure message there. That's important. And so that's it, okay? So we have it here. We can, again, enter our name and email if you want to check, but we know that it's going to be working. And that's pretty much it for the custom domain. So you can set up this custom domain for anything you want, including your Later on, as we set up the product, you can do it for your creator profile as well. And to set it up for your creator profile, you will simply just go back into domain settings over here. Click on domains, and then over here, we want to set our homepage to creator profile, for example. So we're going to hit save. And so now when you go to just this page, just this one, it should take people to your creator profile page, right? Which was this one, creator profile. So if we open it here, now it shows up like that, right? .com/profile. So that's pretty much most of what I wanted to show you with ConvertKit. Let me go over some of the remaining options here, just for completionism, so you know everything there is to know. But for the most part, this should be it for you to start sending out emails and creating your email campaigns. So if you go to automate over here, so we did the visual automation. You also have rules, right? So in this case, we already created a rule. Like if somebody clicks a link, they'll be tagged. You could create new rules here if you like. So if somebody, I don't know, if somebody completes a sequence, we want to add them to another sequence. Something like that, right? Whatever you want to do, you would create your rules here. You have an RSS, which is the automatic feed, so that if you create blog posts, your subscribers will immediately be notified. You can set that up over here. You also have integrations. So if you need a connection with any of these softwares, you can do so. You should be able to just log in via ConvertKit. Now, if we go to earn over here, like I said, you'll be able to create your products over here. So that's really cool. So if we click on products, let's create a product together. Let me show you how to do that. If you click on new product over here, so let's give it a name. So let's suppose for this product, it's going to be a consultation. So it's going to be one-on-one paid, or let's just say consultation, right? Because it implies that it's paid. And then it's going to be a product. You can pay once. It's going to be a standard fee. It's going to cost, it's $400 an hour. So people will be able to choose a quantity. We'll say next. And then this is not a digital download. If it is a digital download, you can just upload the file. If it's a newsletter only for members, you can do it here. For us, it's coaching. So we're just going to do that next. The custom domain is going to be this one. And then we're just going to, that's the site for our product. So now we'll be able to list this product in our emails, on our, again, creator profile, anywhere like that. And this is where we can update it. So I'm going to click on this image here, click on replace. I'm going to add my picture here like that. And then we can say, one-on-one consultation to answer any affiliate marketing questions you might have. Select how many hours you would like to book, for example, right? And then here we can say book the hours now, something like that. We can make it like dark green. Sure. We'll click save. You can hit settings as well over here. So you have all these different options, upsells, downsells, discounts, domain name, just to check. We hit publish. And that's the domain. So we're going to copy that. We're going to paste it. And boom, there you go. Right. And then, by the way, I forgot to show you, this is the next page. So if people confirm, it's going to be a checkout. It's going to be confirmation and receipt. Oh, I did integrate this with Stripe, by the way. So once you hit publish, ConvertKit will ask you to sign into your Stripe account. Okay. So you will have to create a Stripe account if you don't have one. Very simple to do, and then they'll be integrated, and then when somebody buys, the money will go to your Stripe account. So that's how that works. So over here, if you click on book the hours now, people will fill in the details, and then they're going to get the confirmation, and they're going to get the email, and so will you, okay? And in this case, because it's a consultation, you'll be able to message the person and say, hey, I know that you bought, like, how can I help you? Something like that. So that's what that's going to look like. So again, if you click view, you can see the whole process. I guess it's not allowing us to proceed with paying, but that's the idea. And then if you click on purchases, you'll see all the purchases, people who bought. But that's it for that. And then if you go to grow, again, go into creator profile, you'll actually be able to add this under products. So you can choose, boom, right? And then people can book from here. So you're just adding it to your central resume. Seems kind of cool. And then if you go to earn, you can also do a tip jar. So if you want to collect tips for something, you can click on create a tip jar. You can say, call it, give me monies. Click next. Again, you can choose the domain. We'll say, give me monies, create tip jar. And then again, we're going to fill in all these details here. Let's say this one. By the way, they do have an integration with Unsplash, so you can choose any images you want. It's kind of cool. So then here, I like money, so please give me. Thanks. All right. And then that's going to be pretty much it. Send a tip. Checkout, confirmation, and then you'll just get the money to your account, again, to your Stripe account. You hit save, you hit publish, and that's your little tip jar that you have here with ConvertKit. Kind of an interesting addition, but it's really cool because you can then integrate this. You can use this in your emails. Like you can just, everything is done here, so you don't need anything external. So that's kind of the convenience factor of it here. You also have this paid recommendations tab, which is interesting. So, under your creator profile, you can recommend other people, other creators. So to your subscribers, you can recommend other creators. With the paid recommendations, if you set it up, you'll be able to get paid actually for recommending other creators to your subscribers. So those creators will pay you to basically take advantage of your leads, right? To have your leads added to their list. So then when you go to grow, you go to create profile. You go to recommendations. If you're a part of this creator network, again, you'll be able to recommend other creators from ConvertKit. And then if it's paid, if you signed up for paid recommendations, it's going to be like a sponsored recommended post at the top. So then those creators will pay you basically to have these subscribers added to their list. And then if you go to payouts, you'll see all the payouts, how much money you made, all that stuff, your payouts report. And that's pretty much it, I think. Here's the learn, you see the automate. I think we went over everything there is to know. You have your notifications here from ConvertKit. I believe that's everything about ConvertKit. Hopefully you guys found value in this video and you will be able to now log into ConvertKit and start sending out your emails. Again, if you don't have a ConvertKit account, just head over to go.ivanmana.com/ConvertKit and start your free trial. And if you guys enjoyed this video, I do invite you to check out my website at ivanmana.com, where I do offer you an affiliate marketing guide that you can read through and understand how affiliate marketing works in general. I also invite you to check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/ivanmana, where I have over 600 videos at this point of various affiliate marketing and online marketing tips, tricks, suggestions, just how-to tutorials, just like this one, that you can come in here and take a look. And that is all for this video. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, if there's anything that you liked, anything that you disliked. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.